Hello class, my name is Alyssa Ventris and here's my campaign on my new candy bar named For S'mores. Our slogan is s'more please. Alright, so For S'mores is a candy bar with a flaky graham cracker crust and fluffy marshmallow filling with a semi-sweet chocolate coating. It marries the traditional s'mores with the on-the-go functionality of a candy bar. This nostalgic feast is separated into 4 pieces to support sharing or delicious individuality. For S'mores is an affordable candy bar that will be available in grocery stores, gas stations, and supermarkets. For S'mores is for the inner child in all of us and awakens that homey feeling of camping. S'mores, please. So what sets us apart? According to the 2017 Flavor Insight reports, there has been a rapid growth in s'mores desserts and flavors. This flavor is especially enjoyed by kids and teens, so we felt like this would be the perfect thing to bring into a candy bar. There are also few s'mores candy bars that have successfully stayed in the market long enough to actually target our audience. So we know we can do it better through our messaging, packaging, and campaign channel, which will be Instagram. We will hone in on nostalgia, simpler times, camping, family, fun, friends, and we really want to incorporate that fear of missing out, kind of quote-unquote FOMO, as the teens say, because that really seems to resonate well with our target audience. Our unique packaging will attract teens ages 13 to 17, hence our colorful design and engaging logo. We will also tell teens that they will be able to submit packaging designs, and we will update every other month just to encourage some more engagement, creativity, individuality, uniqueness, nostalgia, all of these things they can bring to the table, and we will be able to put that out on display for them. So our major competitors are the Rocky Road Bar, priced at $1.99 per bar. It is sold in grocery stores, gas stations, and online, specifically on Amazon. It just has very outdated packaging, low visibility for our intended audience. Through personal research, teens in this demographic do not really know what the Rocky Road bars are. They don't like them. They kind of just toss them out in their mind. So we felt like we could really spin that Rocky Road in our own For S'mores bar. Next we have Tuck-Ins. They are more of a gourmet version of a candy bar. They are sold only in bundles. The cheapest bundle they have is 5 for $25. It requires heating up, and they're only sold online. You could, I guess, eat them without having them heated up, but they are marketed to be heated up as a traditional s'mores is. It's basically an inverted s'more, so the outside has a marshmallow coating, but the inside has a graham cracker and chocolate filling. And it's already put on a little stick for you. You just put it over the fire. Through their website and some of the research I did, they are usually used at events and parties, specifically weddings, more adult events as well. There were no teens or families being shown in these pictures. It was like adults in their mid to late 20s, people getting married. Weddings was a huge thing for the Tuck-Ins. They also have a bunch of different gourmet flavors, so we felt that was a bit removed from what we were trying to do, but still in the competitor realm. Next we have Hammond's More S'more Bar. Hammond's, these bars are priced at $3.45 per bar. They are a quote-unquote healthy take on a candy bar, marketed as an old-fashioned candy bar as well, and they are sold at REI, Sprouts, and Whole Foods stores. So we felt that we were also far enough removed from Hammond's More S'mores bars because they have a similar concept, but when you read the nutrition label, it is stated that they should be eaten in half, so there are 2 servings per bar. They also are really low in caloric intake, and they're sold at more health-conscious stores. like Sprouts and Whole Foods. REI is a big outdoors camping type retailer, so they also have these bars there. It does have more of an old-timey, old-fashioned candy bar feel. If you go on their website, that's exactly what their mission statement incorporates, is that old-fashioned candy bar. And we really want to have this youthful, updated take on our candy bar. So we also felt that we were further enough in the market from them to not incorporate, or to be a competitor. For price and placement, we will price our bars at $1.25 per bar because teens are more likely to buy it if they are cheap. We want them to be sold in grocery stores, Dollar General stores, gas stations, and supermarkets. And that $1.25 pricing incorporates all of these because at the Dollar General stores like the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store, stuff like that, they price some of their items up to $1.75. So we felt this $1.25 was nice and comfortable for the types of ingredients and things we want to include into the bar. We still wanted them to be elevated to taste good, so we felt like $1.25 was a perfect sweet spot. Also, these stores are places where teens frequent a lot, specifically dollar stores and gas stations. Teens will go in there, pick up some snacks because they're cheap. They have them in bulk. They can get more bang for their buck. So we felt like these bars would do really well placed specifically in Dollar General stores and gas stations, but also in supermarkets and grocery stores. They're most likely to be picked up in the checkout line more than in the aisles. So we will have priority placement in the checkout line. Although in Dollar General stores, they do have very large candy sections and candy aisles, so they will also be placed in the aisles. But top priority will be in the checkout line for that last minute glance, and they will grab a candy bar right before they pay. So our campaign strategy includes our audience persona of teens ages 13 to 17 that have very busy lives and enjoy having fun with friends. They're on the go. They can grab a quick snack real quick. And they really are involved in that fear of missing out mentality. So we really want to have this inclusive, yet exclusive group in our campaign strategy. So our media channel is going to be social media, specifically Instagram, because teens frequent this a lot. They will not have to go far to find us. They won't have to find us at all. We're going to be going to them through this channel, and it is just the best channel to reach them. Instagram has a very young demographic, specifically among teens. So we felt that this would be a great place to meet them. Our plan is going to have 2 posts each week highlighting the nostalgic feeling of s'mores and camping, maybe including a few fun facts, things to get the conversation going. It talks about our submission program to have teens submit designs that can be printed onto our candy bar. We will include that in some of our posts as well. We'll explain the cheap price per bar, emphasize the uniqueness of the bar, and we'll endorse the quote-unquote fear of missing out effect, which is very effective in marketing to this age group. We will include polls, interactive posts to encourage engagement, as well as drawings to win things, and like I mentioned earlier, submissions for our design program. Lastly, the very final phase of our campaign strategy, we will include some celebrities and influencers to endorse the candy bar on their socials, specifically Instagram, utilizing Reels, talking about the bars, getting our intended audience excited, seeing people that they admire and look up to enjoying this candy bar. So as of right now, we're thinking Olivia Rodrigo, Noah Schnapp. Based on research, they are ranked in the top 10 of influencers and celebrities that teens look up to in 2022. So here we have our Instagram ads. Our very first one is going to be the first one we will post on our Instagram. It is just basically endorsing the bar, giving a first glance at the bar, giving a look at our brand image and messaging for our campaign. Here we have our caption, "You won't want to miss as we welcome our nostalgic 4 s'mores bar, packed with the marshmallow and graham we all know and love, in 4 pieces for sharing or coveted deliciousness." It'll have you saying, s'more, please. So that'll be our first one. Just kind of really captures who we are as a brand and our candy bar. Our next post will be a kind of fun fact sheet, and our caption gives a little bit more insight into our submission design program. So here we have a little fun fact saying, did you know s'mores were originally called some more? Americans build 90 million pounds of marshmallow each year, and National S'mores Day is August 10th. Our caption here will be, "You know s'mores, but do you know these delicious fun facts?" DM us your take on the 4 s'mores packaging for a chance to be featured next month. All submissions are due by November 20th. So just kind of a little taste of what we will be promoting and how we will get teens and our intended audience involved in who we are as a brand. We really want them to feel connected to us, and we want to feel connected to them as well. Alright, and here are my references for all of the research I did and everything that I created. All of the logos and Instagram posts were done by me. So yeah, that is my presentation. Thank you very much.